Welcome back to Veggie Vero's Kids Corner. I'm your host, Veronica Green, and I am here today at the Delray Beach Children's Garden. It is a beautiful day. It's hot, but it's a gorgeous day, and there's a little bit of a breeze, so I'm loving it here at the garden today. And I have a really fun story for you. It is called The Gigantic Sweet Potato. Who likes sweet potatoes? Do you like sweet potatoes? I do. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious. So this is a huge sweet potato. Look at that. It's bigger than the farmer. So we'll hear the story, and then we will do a really fun arts and craft project. Today we're going to make bird feeders. All you need to make your special bird feeder is a toilet paper roll, some scissors and string, okay? Any type of nut butter. I'm going to use sunflower butter, but you can use peanut butter, whatever you have at home. And some type of seeds to use for the birds to eat. I'm going to use sunflower seeds. You could use pumpkin seeds. You could use really any seeds that you have. And if you don't have seeds, you could also use dry oatmeal. The birds will eat dry oatmeal as well, like the rolled oats. Okay, so adults can help you gather those supplies, and I will stay here with you and start reading The Gigantic Sweet Potato. Everybody ready? Get cozy. Here we go. Mama Farmer had a wonderful garden. In her garden, she planted beans, tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and corn. One day she had a craving for some sweet potato pie. The problem was she didn't have any sweet potatoes growing in her garden. And Mama Farmer liked to cook food that came fresh from her garden. So Mama Farmer went to the market, and she bought herself a sweet potato. When she got home, she placed the sweet potato in a container of water. It started to grow roots, and before long, it was ready to be planted. She found a perfect spot and planted that sweet potato. Every day, Mama Farmer tended to her garden. She watered the beans, tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and corn, but she paid extra special attention to the sweet potato and gave it a little more tender, loving care. By and by, that sweet potato grew and grew until it was finally ready to harvest. Mama Farmer was so excited. She couldn't wait to bake the sweet potato pie. Mama Farmer went into the garden and began digging and digging and digging. It was time to harvest that sweet potato. When the sweet potato would not come out of the ground, she began tugging on the leafy vine, and she began to pull. Heave ho! Heave ho! I'll pull this sweet potato. Just a little more to go. And she pulled, and she pulled, but the sweet potato would not move. Mama Farmer said, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just have to go and get Papa Farmer to help me out. So Mama Farmer went and got Papa Farmer. Mama Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato, and Papa Farmer grabbed on to Mama Farmer, and they began to pull. Heave, ho, heave, ho. We'll pull this sweet potato, just a little more to go. And they pulled, but that potato would not move. Papa Farmer said, "Whew, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just have to go and get Bessie the cow to help us." So Papa Farmer went and got Bessie the cow. Moo, moo. Mama Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Papa Farmer grabbed onto Mama Farmer. And Bessie the cow grabbed on to Papa Farmer. And all three of them began to pull and pull. Heave, ho, heave, ho. We'll pull this sweet potato, just a little more to go. And they pulled, but that sweet potato still would not move. Bessie the cow said, "Moo, that sweet potato is sure being stubborn. I guess I'll just have to go and get Ralphie the dog to help us out." So Bessie the cow went and got Ralphie the dog. Woof, woof. Mama Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Papa Farmer grabbed onto Mama Farmer. Bessie the cow grabbed onto Papa Farmer, and then Ralphie the dog grabbed onto Bessie the cow. And all four of them began to pull. Heave, ho, heave, ho. We'll pull this sweet potato, just a little more to go. And they pulled, but that sweet potato still would not move. Ralphie the dog said, "Woof, woof, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just have to go and get Kitty Cat to help us." So Ralphie the dog went and got Kitty Cat. Mama Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Papa Farmer grabbed onto Mama Farmer. Bessie the cow grabbed onto Papa Farmer. And Ralphie the dog grabbed on to Bessie the cow. And last, Kitty Cat grabbed on to Ralphie the dog. And together, all five of them started to pull. Heave, ho, heave, ho. We'll pull this sweet potato, just a little more to go. But the sweet potato still didn't move. In fact, that sweet potato was so stuck, it would not even budge. Everyone laid on the ground in a tired heap. It was then that itty-bitty Lily the mouse happened to come walking by. She asked, "What are you guys doing?" Mama Farmer said, "Oh, Lily the mouse, we're trying to pull that stubborn sweet potato out of the ground." Lily the mouse said, "Maybe I can help." Papa Farmer said, "I don't think so, but I guess it's worth a try." So Lily the mouse went to the end of the line, and they began to pull. Mama Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Papa Farmer grabbed onto Mama Farmer. Bessie the cow grabbed onto Papa Farmer. Ralphie the dog grabbed onto Bessie the cow. Kitty Cat grabbed onto Ralphie the dog. And Lily the mouse grabbed onto Kitty Cat's tail. And they pulled. Heave ho! Heave ho! We'll pull that sweet potato. Just a little more to go. And they pulled. And they pulled. And guess what happened next? The potato began to move. Slowly it emerged from the ground until, pop! The sweet potato popped right out of the ground. And that sweet potato was big. No, it was more than big. It was huge. That sweet potato was so gigantic that even when everyone held hands in a circle, they couldn't circle all the way around it. And guess what they ate for dinner that night? You guessed it, sweet potato pie. Since everyone lent a helping hand, everyone got a piece of that gigantic sweet potato pie, especially itty bitty little Lily the mouse, whose mighty effort earned her an extra big piece of pie. Bon appetit! So what did you think? Did that make you hungry for sweet potato pie? Oh, cute, cute. Well, sweet potatoes are actually very healthy. They have lots of nutrients and they are sweet, so they're delicious. You can eat them with your dinner or with your dessert. Super tasty, one of my favorite root vegetables. Okay, is everybody ready to make our bird feeders? Okay, so if you're just joining us, make sure you grab some type of nut butter. I have sunflower butter. You can use any nut butter that you have. Get some sunflower seeds or any seeds or even oatmeal. And scissors, toilet paper roll, and some string. Okay, so step number 1. Let's take our string and our scissors and just cut a piece that will be long enough to poke through the toilet paper roll and tie it up. Okay, usually this is actually the last step, but I like to do it first because once this is all smeared with sun butter, it gets a little messy trying to tie it up. So I like to do this step first. So basically it's like making like a little necklace, right? You're just doing this. And the idea is once this is all covered in birdseed, we'll hang it up in a tree, on a branch, or outside on your patio, and the birds will come and eat from it. I've seen it. It works. Okay, step 1. Now, next comes the fun part. Grab your nut butter, and I guess you'll need a knife or a spoon, something to smear your toilet paper roll with. I have a little bamboo knife. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this nut butter. Now remember, you don't want to go overboard with the butter because the toilet paper roll will just get very soggy. So you just need to give it a very thin layer all over, okay? I'm trying to do this so that you can see it, but I'm just spreading it on, smearing it on. You're gonna do it all over the entire thing. And another reason why I really like using sunflower butter is because it's not too thick, so it really just kind of drips right onto there pretty easily, spreads easily. Okay, once it's all covered in the nut butter, then you're gonna take your bird seed or sunflower seeds, whatever seeds you're using, and you're just going to put some onto a plate and roll, roll, roll. Just roll these right on. Now, if this isn't a good reason to save your toilet paper rolls, then I don't know what is. So these are obviously temporary bird feeders. They don't last forever. They, if it rains, they'll get destroyed. But the birds really do use them, and they're biodegradable. So you know they're eco-friendly. There you go. That's all it takes. You hang this up outside on a tree branch. And another thing you can do is you can take a stick. I'll just use my knife for example, and tape it onto the inside, right, using some tape. And if you tape it like that, then it will actually create like a little stand for the birds to stand on while they eat the seeds. Okay? But you don't have to do that because trust me, they'll find a way to eat the seeds either way. There you go. Very sweet, very easy, and very kind to our birdie friends. I love bird watching. Here at the garden, I've seen blue jays recently, I've seen cardinals, and I had a really cute little woodpecker that was actually trapped in our cheeky hut, but he found his way out. There we go, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you take some pictures of your bird feeders and leave it on the comments. I'd love to see your craft projects, as always. All right, everyone. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week on Veggie Vero's Kids Corner. Bye.